fundamental.
Selassie, Rastafari. Selassie, Rastafari. Selassie, King Rastafari. Get brethren and sisters, I give thanks and praise to the Most High for the high table of good wishes and charities. And I pray the Father that He may continue to send more blessing in the house and bless the hands them that give it. That this day we can sit at King Rasta table and feast itinerally, here, there, and everywhere. Bless the Father that He may provide itinerally, strengthen the island habitation. Yeah, as far as this portion of land from Africa and this Cape Town. I give thanks that I remember the Cape, and once ago plenty Ethiopian leave from Ethiopian and have to hide themselves in this Cape, you know, through the hands of the Romans and the Assyrian nation. Yeah, but this day give thanks to see the outcome of war and rumors of war through the earth, and the shedding of the blood of the saints of the Most High, and after move from place to place, they take us captive to everywhere, to the land, to the Caribbean islands, bury us down in those graves, tell us we have no hope to return, for our God dead. And for that cause, you say you have to dead before you can go to heaven. That's what the white men teach us. If you want to see God, you have to go dead before you can see God in heaven. So blessed be the Most High this day. We are seeing the Son of Man, the glory of the kingdom of our ancient father David Melchizedek, return in his holy glory, High Majesty Elias, to redeem us from the hands of all enemies, from tyrants and from murderers and from evildoers. So let all Ethiopian people give glory and praise unto the Most High,
Selassie, King Rastafari.
And I hope Africa universally must be free from all colonial masterism, all democracy and evil ways, and that the people may have one hope, one charity, one foundation is in the holy mountain of the Most High,
Selassie, King Rastafari.
That I and I people may live in one fellowship and cast away war and rumors among I, and I people may inherit the kingdom of the Almighty that He has made promise for us from ever living creation before the world was. For the I ordained it from the foundation that His people will not cast off forever. Neither will He despise inheritance, but He shall provide for them and make a way for them everywhere. So I this time, His Majesty return, and the voice that was spoken from ever living time, even unto this time, I will bring my seed from the east, I will bring them from the west, I will say unto the north, give up, and to South Africa, keep not back. Bring my son from far, and my daughter from the ends of the earth, even everyone that is called by my name.
Selassie, King Rastafari.
So the family arise again. The saints of the Most High arise again to give glory and praises unto our Father for His wonderful, marvelous work which He has shown unto our night in His mighty wilderness. Yes, among these dragons and vampires, and the Almighty spare alive through all these war and rumors of war and hatred of one another. I pray the eye that the Father may share the judgment and justice in whom I and I trust.
Selassie, King Rastafari.
And I don't have no time to lose to carry evil our heart against any nation. But we know that from ever living time coming on in creation, from Ayos, Emmanuel, we are going through great trouble with the nation upon earth for salvation. If Africa is a place that all civilization flows from. And it's down to the end of Europe. Civilization come from Mount Zion. On the side of the north, the city of the great kings. Beautiful for situation to join up the whole earth in Mount Zion. So we have heard, so we have seen in this of the Most High. Aye, putting confidence and security in the Most High that He will stand up for us this day, as we have seen the King of Glory appear in His holy glory. So let us give thanks and praise for the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, our Divine Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie. I return to ransom His people again and to deliver us, and that I and I may live in peace upon the earth and no more disturbance. Bless the Most High. Aye. So I and I from the deep west that was brought in captivity and exile and bound in the pit of hell. This day we have here a voice coming from the grave. Hosanna, Hosanna, Hosanna to the Most High. Aye.
King Rastafari.
For the eye say, He shall send a great earthquake, and He shall burst the grave in pieces. And all those that go down in the crucifixion with Him, they shall arise, and they shall have salvation, preach Him and teach Him. And the nation shall see the glory of them going from cities to cities, fearing the name of the Most High in His own sanctuary. Praise the Lord. So we have heard by history and prophecy, so we have been seen this day by our eyes. We brought up from the grave where the enemy had buried us. For the enemy say, come let us take the house of Israel so that the name of the Most High may blot it out and be no more in remembrance. Crafty counsel they have taken against us. But the Most High, Majesty, remember and have compassion upon His people and return according to His word which He has promised unto us. That in this time, in the end of age, He shall appear to deliver us and to rid us out of the hands of our nation and people, kindred and tongue. And to those that fear I name as my people. Now it is a peculiar way of time, you know. It's a very peculiar way. Now some years ago you have a lot of tribes, 12 tribes. It's the 12 tribe of Israel. But this time the Almighty not coming for no tribe. The Almighty coming for those that praise Him. The Almighty not coming for no tribe. Again, He coming for those that fear Him, those that praise Him, those that do it righteousness. So that His name shall be one, and whosoever that called by my name, do are my people, do are the righteous ones. Then the nation arise and decide to worship the Almighty in the beauty of His holiness. You are my people. You are no more tribe. For a white tribe come in, bring violence and strife among us. Divide and rule. That's a colonial system ways. Divide the people by tribe and set them at variance against them one another. So that the enemy have strike our house and try to trod us down by setting enmity among us by tribe. But now the Messiah, Her Majesty arise with one name. They shall call you by a new name, and I shall give you a new name, and I shall write my name upon your forehead. And you shall be called by my name. You are my people, said the Most High. Aye.
King Rastafari.
So they are not coming for no tribe again, my brethren. He's coming for those that fear Him, those that praise Him, those that honor His name, those that receive shame and dishonor to His name. Aye.
King Rastafari.
Those are the people that despise the nation, that despise and hated Him for His name's sake. Those are the people that the Father is coming for, the righteous people. So let us continue in our journey, brethren, as Ethiopian people who fear the Almighty and hope in His holy mercy and call upon His name.
King Rastafari.
we but continue in this manner, from this time there will be no enemy upon the creation. For the kings, all the kings of the earth shall glorify him. All the kings of the earth shall bring present unto him. All nations shall call him blessed. Blessed be the name of the living I.
Selassie, King Rastafari.
And blessing from his wondrous name, declare, the prayer of David, the son of Jesse, never have no end. Remember Jesse? Jesse, the ancient king. David father. Solomon grandfather. See? And all the fathers of the creation. So we are seeing, we have heard this. And we must all shall save you from all them that persecute I and hate them all. And all the kingdom of the earth shall fear him. Every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess. At this ending of the age, we are seeing one who is past, 1914 wars, stand as one war. 1945 wars, another war. So the whole one war is past and the second war cometh, the whole now the third war. And the third angel stand in his sanctuary now, yet to speak with the seventh trumpet into the council of the ungodly. Now standing to the will radically. Therefore, the ungodly shall not stand in this judgment. Now sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For the Most High are the eyes and know the ways of the righteous man, but the ways of the ungodly shall perish. So those that do not praise the Almighty or serve him shall melt as I heard as wax before the fire. So that the decree that the Almighty I declare that in the end of the age, which is 2000, these things must be accomplished, said the Most High. So the revolution now at this time to accomplish all things, as the I spoke in the third world event, is that the nation heal now, you know. The third world event is that the nation heal right now. The closing seal, the seventh seal is closing now. For His Majesty opened the seventh, the book that was sealed on the backside cover, 7 seals. And you read the book of Black Supremacy to the Nation, 1930. And I rise out of the black book, it was the conquering lion, the tribe of Judah, the root of David, His Majesty himself. These are what our ancient father granted unto us. For a long time, the history placed down there, thousands of generations, and now the history accomplished. Not since 1930, history right thousands of years ago, waiting for this time. So it accomplished that the history fulfilled the words, and we have seen it. So let us continually consider the omnipotent one, Emmanuel one, the Adonai one, the Shaddai one, who had pervaded to open the 7th seal and to read the book forever and ever.
King Rastafari.
So brethren and sisters, family at the house of righteousness, let us lead the campaign. Let us bring to our people, each and every one, take up this crown of the Almighty, which is called by His name. If it doesn't have this by head, no man will call the Rasta. And Rasta is the name of the Almighty, the new name. Rasta is a new name. So that we don't recognize no religion, no politics, no political life, no more. No Christian life, no more. Father, I bring us salvation through His name, Rastafari. Hallelujah. This is what our Father promised us. At the time of the gathering together, the 12 sons of Jacob, He gathered them together when He was about to depart, and He gave each and every one their blessing. But he returned and said, Judah, which is the lion wife, the scepter shall not depart from him, neither will I give up him between his feet until the Shiloh come. So we have seen Shiloh. Here they are. King Rastafari. Rise in his due time, the King of glory, the Son of Man, appear. here. So I seen that the word be accomplished. That each and every one of us have to take the fear of the Almighty for the beginning of wisdom. The fear of the Almighty is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding of our day that keep his commandment. Sing praises, I King Ali. Sing praises. Sing praises to the Most High. Aye, show loving kindness to our people. Show them that we are the people of the Most High, the righteous people, who come to set I free, who come to move our bondage and down pressure. Aye, these time I greatly appreciate and greatly adore for the season and the time, and at the end of the age, I know that we shall jump and for joy and rejoice and praise the Most High.
King Rastafari.
Again and again, he promised to break the arms of every wicked forces. So our nation at this time, gathering itself together for war. We have been seeing right now just 3 or 4 years ago, the war in Iraq. And from then you find the American now burst the gate and in Jerusalem, where those people call themselves Israeli, which is Nebuchadnezzar generation, that if Nebuchadnezzar came in and broke down Jerusalem and placed his people there and drift out the ancient people from the land of Jerusalem and take out our position and have it in position until this day. You see what lie down there? Israel now is the root of war, of the war battles. Israel is one of the root that takes set in the land of Africa, throughout all the earth. You understand? And he's one of the chief war veterans in the earth today by linking with the beast America. Israel have tight link with the beast. The Israeli have tight link with the beast, which is America. And they have the terrorism now to terrorize the whole Africa and put it in variancy and war again. But the Almighty said, at this time he shall rise up on the mountain of Israel, and he shall drift them from the east to the pit of fire, and from the west he shall consume them, and from the north he shall surely defeat them, and to the south keep not back. And to the south, Africa, I've seen that salvation, brethren, rise up, rise and shine. You have the whole continent of Africa before you to rise up. The vice must rise up from the south and go through all the land as a plowman plow the field and scatter the good seed on the ground. Show love, show unity, show strength unto our people. And then we shall receive the glory of the Most High.
King Rastafari.
And there shall be no more war, no more violence, no more strife, and we shall dwell comfortable and quiet in our land, for the Almighty has prepared habitation of peace and love forever and ever. Lift thanks. Aye,
Selassie, King Rastafari.
and Majesty, aye,
Selassie, King Rastafari.
Aye, Selassie, King
Rastafari.
Praise the Eye forever and ever. Thanks for in the ancient age, time passed long time ago. When the people sinned, they used to make sacrifice by animal, maybe a bullocks, maybe a sheep, maybe a lamb, for the remission of sin. The priests in those times always caused the people to bring something to make sacrifice for their sin. And in the AD ages appear, things change completely. For the Father, the Most High, send him forward to come down on the earth and forgive sin. Teach man the way that they can repent and save their life from death. Years past gone in the olden time, when man sin, they die same time. If they don't die, them change from the natural self unto leper. When man sin those days, him change to a leper. Otherwise, them call them the leopard nation, the leopard people. When the time you sin, leprosy take you. You call it leopard people.
Leprosy.
Those are the burden that the people used to bear when they sin. Otherwise, time passing those, when they sin, the people take you in the open village and stone you to death. And strive hard, thou shalt be saved. Half a thanksgiving and praise unto the Most High, and you shall live. Keep my commandment. If you steal, you may not die the same time. But going on, you perish. Some die the same time, because some plenty time a man go steal, break a man's place, a man shoot him down, him dead same time. So if a man go steal up a man's property, him catch him, he beat him, kill him same time. These things happen among us. But some may escape. And who escape? I say you still have time to repent. You still have time to repent. So you don't need to carry no turtle dove and no bullocks and no sheep to make no sacrifice. Your heart. Repent unto the Almighty. I promise that your things that you used to do, you do them no more. Especially when I want to take up this salvation. This salvation is a remarkable one. Try avoid sin. Try avoid trespass against one another. Try to avoid that you must not lust after your brother's wife. You must not covet your brother, your neighbor thing, goods. You must not covet your neighbor's wife.